Creative, enchanting, whimsical, artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions. Expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay, her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444.
Hi, I'm Gina Bella. Welcome to my show, Living Life Artfully. Just going to let you know a little bit about me if you don't know about me. I am a local Delray Beach artist, and I'm here tonight at the Brooklyn Cafe. I'm usually here every Thursday evening about this time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Just wanted to let you guys know what we're doing tonight. We are doing one part of my business that I do, which is paint your own pottery. And I made a whole bunch of different mugs. I made, there's a couple that are already pre-done, but they're all ready to paint. There is rainbow. Who doesn't like rainbows? I don't know if you can see that. You'll be able to see it better if someone paints this. There's rainbow. There's one that I made with like shopping bags and shoes on it. There is a little snowman face that you can see. Oh yeah, you can see that now. There's one with butterflies. And they're not perfect, and that's what I love about the pottery part of what I do when I hand sculpt things. There's a little bit of, they're not perfect, so they're not like machine made. And this one has like a little celebration cake to it. And, if somebody's birthday's coming up, or basically I like this because it's like celebrate every day. So what we're gonna do tonight is paint your own pottery. And I have the paints, and I have all the brushes and everything. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna explain it to the girls and everybody who's gonna be here painting tonight. I do paint your own pottery parties. I do it for adults getting together, and they all drink wine and have a blast, or your favorite beverage. I do also birthday parties for children, a lot of them. I do church groups. I do corporate events. People paint all together, and it's like a corporate bonding experience, which is really, really great. So I do all of that. So the first thing I want to do is introduce the girls who are going to paint. And gentlemen also, who will be joining us in a moment. And I want you guys to pick a number. Okay, I'll start with you. Pick a number from 1 to 10.
3.
Okay, that was the number, so you get to go. Pick.
Wait, what do you mean?
Pick the piece that you want to paint tonight.
You guessed the number she was thinking?
Yes.
Oh.
Amazing, right?
I'll do this one.
The butterfly one. Okay. Brianna, pick a number from 1 to 10.
6. Ooh, close. Not quite. 5.
Nope.
7.
Yes. Pick your piece.
I'll take a snowman.
Okay, cool. Brianna, pick a number from 1 to 5.
2. I'll move Josh.
No.
3.
No.
Yeah, scooch it. Wait, he needs to scooch in though. Because there's a big gap.
Scooch in. Okay.
Number 9.
Yes.
I feel like she just gave up. She's like, okay, sure.
No, it was really 9.
All right, I'll give you a shot.
I will take.
Uh-oh. Competition. They both probably want the same
They
piece.
I'll take
do.
the one with the shopping bag and the heel.
Aw.
Really?
Yeah, look at it, look at it.
Cute.
I know.
They're all super
Do I have to
cute.
still pick the number?
Absolutely not.
I'm definitely going for the
cool handle
Okay.
line.
Is it?
Look at that handle.
And so I'm going to put all these over here. So let me explain the paints a little bit to you guys. Can you all see this?
Yes.
Okay. The number one is like a watercolor sort of look. That's like a light one coat. The number two is 2 coats. The number 3 is 3 coats. It's more of a,
Matte.
more of a matte, complete coverage. I didn't bring more samples with me, but that's what that is like. So what you're gonna do, and if you want to put a design on there, you paint your base color first, and then let that dry a little bit. They dry very quick. All the paints are non-toxic, so don't worry. And they're food safe and lead-free, so
Don't eat the paint.
no, you can, but don't. You can, but don't. Okay, and I have a lot of different paintbrushes to choose from. I have your water cups, so when you go between colors, I forgot my I forgot my paper towels. I'll have someone get those in a minute. So I have those, and you rinse your brush. If you want to use the same brush, you can use the same brush, just kind of dab it so it's not soaking wet. Okay? So whoever wants to go first, I have these little cups for paint.
Those are so cute.
Yes, they are cute. So tell me what color you want, and I'll pour your paint, and you can get started painting. Can you see? You have to look up here.
There's a
The
color.
colors that are on here. Here. Do you want me to bring it closer?
Will that painting fall?
Maybe.
No, it's hanging on the top.
Oh, that's, yeah, thank you.
Paper towels.
Okay.
Paper towels.
If you need them, just let me know.
Okay.
So who wants to pick a color?
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
When it comes to painting ceramics, do the paints mix well if I wanted to swirl them together?
Yes, they
or
mix
to
well.
blend?
They mix well. I don't have a color wheel, so you kind of got to just
You gotta guess,
She
right?
just cut you off.
play around with it.
He was like, look at my
So-
paintbrush, and she totally switched it off. Okay.
It's like,
Let's
anyways.
see. All right, who's picking their color first? I'm still thinking.
Me too.
I'll go with 261. Is that the
Okay.
number? Yeah. I'm not wearing glasses, something like this.
All right, 261, you got it.
Can I pick one or?
No,
few?
you could pick more.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just going to write the numbers down,
Yes.
so in case somebody else wants it when you're done with it. That'll work.
She's thinking. Bree's thinking still.
You get a picture of your mind first.
Yes.
61 for
Is
you.
that 181, the mint green topish?
This,
Yes.
this one?
Yeah.
That's 161.
Oh, okay. I just can't see well.
I can't either. That's why you guys are painting and not me.
So how
See-
long have you been teaching?
I have been doing this, gosh, forever. Probably since I was 20 something. So, yeah, long time. I've had my art business. Okay, who's next with colors?
Can I do 151?
Sure.
I'm impressed everyone can see these numbers. And
I
they just
know.
I
be
can
me.
see.
I'm right here and I
I
can't
just
even
don't-
see the
You know what we
numbers.
can do? We can
the-
move those plates and put them in the and put this in the middle,
Ooh, that would
just
be
a
straight
good
down,
idea.
and then you guys could see it really well.
This is our water cup. We're gonna share.
Okay.
I think that once we all get our brushes, we should maybe move them off the table because they're kind of blocking
Okay.
things. But I don't know.
It adds to the aesthetic, Katie.
But they're kind of.
Do you want another color while we're at it,
No, I'll start out with this one
Okay.
right now.
girls? What would you like?
Let's see.
Here, I'll move it your way.
There's-
Ooh, I just popped something on my wrist.
Haha, the full colors.
Here we go.
All right. So
That's better, right?
Oh yes.
081.
I'm gonna just start.
And you're going with the pink.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little pink, and I need a little. Where's purple? You guys see purple on there?
I did 261
There's
for
this
reference.
purple for lavender. And you have 322 is like a dark purple.
I did the light 261.
261.
I think she already has that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Match my nails.
So we can share it.
Okay, you guys could share.
So we don't waste too much.
Do you want
paint.
another
yeah.
color?
Is there a red? Yes. I'll take the 3.
I think that might be 74.
Oh, 74.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Let me see. You painted it?
No, I'm trying to figure out what to paint. I mean, what color for what.
And you said these do mix well, right?
They do mix well. If you want to mix, I'll give you a separate little thing, a little container, and then you guys can mix it.
Gina, why do you think people love to paint so much? Because you've got them all in your painting at 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it is like a stress-free situation. It is, you know, it's like a stress relief. It's fun. It's entertaining. You know, people love it. People just love it.
Can I get 202? as well?
Sure.
What'd you do at work today? I did art. I did pottery. Then
Yeah.
they'll be like, no, what'd you actually do? I'm like, I did pottery.
So when I go to people's homes, I bring everything with me. I bring the pieces. People can pre-order if they have a theme for a party in mind. They could pre-order things, and it's a lot of fun.
Color set, girl?
I know. Well, I want to kind of do a gradient attempt. So I'm thinking
Ooh, I like
possibly
that.
these three, the light, medium, dark. So that would be 151,
Okay. What else?
302,
Mm-hmm.
into 133.
133. Okay.
Do you have a favorite color, Gina?
Pink.
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 Pink with glitter, right?
Yes. Pink with glitter. My favorite.
302.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Gina, how did you make these mugs?
I sculpted them with clay. You know, I came up with my own little designs. I love the whole, you know, swirly of the
Handle.
handles, and they're comfortable. They're really comfortable. They look like a piece of art, I think.
Well, I love how they're also into this and nobody's talking. Because if you look at them,
I know. I
it's a full
know.
crew that you've now entertained them all. Katie, which one do you have?
I have the one with the butterflies on it.
And what color are you painting it?
I'm painting the background, I guess you could say. It's like lavender color, and then I think I'm gonna paint the butterfly, this mint green, and see if it looks okay. Hopefully,
And
It'll look great.
where you
it'll look
painting?
fine. Yeah.
I have the shopping bag and the
Paper
heel.
Cute.
How cute.
Yeah. I'm
Got a
painting
little
it.
Can you
creative.
see that again? How cute is that?
I'm painting it pink on the outside. I'm gonna make the colors pop with the darker colors, and make this pop as well as everything.
I got a little creative already. May I have a paper towel?
Ooh.
A little bit of this.
Some people like to have a green thumb, but I have a blue thumb.
How did
Oops,
you
sorry.
already do that? Or were we supposed to use the plates?
I'm just gonna get a bunch of these out.
And
You
Josh,
guys
what
could
do you
just.
got?
I got the snowman.
Cute.
I got the
Christmas in July.
All right, so I have to ask you guys, why do you love painting? What is this doing? I know stress less and decompress with Katie. This is a great segment for you.
100%.
Why?
Because it just it's a good distraction, and it's just entertaining. It gives you something to do. It's nothing that no one can do. You know, it's you paint however you want. You know, there's no like being good at art. Well, there is, but for here, like for fun, there's no rule that says you can't. That this doesn't look good. I don't think that mine looks great, but I'm still gonna paint. You know, it's just like a fun activity to distract you. I feel like, and yeah,
Yeah, you get lost in what you're doing.
100%.
I
I know.
surely do.
Yeah, I know that when I do my art, it could be, you know, the time just goes by and I'm like, all of a sudden it's 1 a.m. and I'm like, oh,
Wow.
didn't
Oh, you paint
realize.
till 1 a.m.?
Yeah, and I don't
Sometimes,
realize because
yeah.
it's just I get so lost.
I've had that happen to me before. Like I'll be on a piece and I'll be sketching it out, and then 4 hours pass and I still haven't even started painting it, and I'm just like, anyways, I keep going, and then another
Right.
4 hours pass and I'm like almost done with it, and I just keep. It was just one piece that I didn't finish until like 3 a.m. because I just wanted to get it done.
Dedication.
Yeah, because
Look at you
once you
go.
start painting, I just feel so relaxed, and like all my worries in the world go away.
That's so
And
true.
it just puts me in another like dimension a little.
That's why people love it. That's why people love it, and it's easy. And you don't have to be an artist, and you don't have to be like this ultra creative person to do it. You just have to be free and just choose the colors that you love and just go for it. You know, the same thing with pottery. When I do pottery classes of sculpting, I do it, you know, I lead it and people follow my lead, and it's easy, and at the end they're amazed what they've created. And when it comes to like the paint your own pottery, it's a free-for-all. You know, you do what you love. You use the colors that you love.
I've never painted pottery before, so this is my first time.
Ooh.
I'm always on canvases, on the floor, you know, sketching it out and
Nice.
painting.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad.
that one, you said, oh yeah, we're painting, and I saw the pottery. I was like, I'm not gonna like miss this opportunity.
Fabulous. That's great.
Do you remember your first pottery piece?
Yes, I do. It was, I chose this actually, something that I sculpt or something that I did you paint your own pottery?
Either.
Okay, well, I do remember a paint your own pottery thing. And it's just so crazy how things are manifested. I was with a friend of mine, and we went to one of those paint your own pottery places. And I said to her, I love this. I love this so much. I would love to be able to run a business and do this. And I painted this really big plate, and it had like, I put like a scripture around the rim, and it was a house, and it was just about like marriage and things like that. But now that I'm divorced, I don't have that plate anymore. I don't know what happened to that plate. But I remember, yeah, that was my first piece of like, you know, paint your own pottery type of thing. And my own sculpting, I couldn't even tell you really what I did, my first piece, because it was so long ago. So I don't remember. But I've done a lot of clay sculpting parties, and I used to teach at a private school in Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
I implemented and started their after-school pottery program, and it was all hand sculpting, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I have kids that were in first grade that are now, you know, married, and I'll see their mom or something, and she'll say, oh, I remember, you know, my daughter, I still have her piece of, you know, the little mug she made or the little statue. So it's, you know, it's pretty rewarding.
I want to try this type of art as well.
Mhm.
I've never actually sculpted something. I'm very creative, so painting, I taught myself actually.
Mhm.
So
I'm self-taught as well.
yeah, so I was in my room, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a hobby. And first I was teaching myself the violin and
Ooh.
painting at the same time. But I couldn't do both, so I decided to continue painting. And the more I practiced, the better I got. And one, I look at my work when I started to paint, it was this looks terrible.
No.
But the more I practice and practice, the better I get.
Mhm.
So this is actually something I would love to get into, because I would love to learn how to sculpt.
Oh, well, we'll have to, you know what? Maybe we'll do a class. We'll do a clay sculpting class with people. Because a few weeks ago, I did a mug that I made here.
Oh, really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's so fascinating, so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
And like, what's your setting when you start painting? Do you have like TV on, or do you just have like a radio on?
I have classical music because
Okay.
I love classical music. Either that or jazz. It depends upon my mood,
Yeah, same.
you know?
They say classical helps with your creativity.
I love classical music. I just actually found what Vitamin Orchestra, I think they're called. And it is a classical group that plays rock.
Wow.
I think that's the name of them. But now that I found them, that's what I listen to at work all day long, you know? So it's great.
There They're so intently doing this.
I know.
You just see me at home. I'm just so focused. I don't even know what's going on half of the time.
How many layers of glaze do you need?
One, if you want watercolor, like the watercolory look. Two, if you want a little more coverage, but still you could see through it. And 3 coats would be full coverage.
So you're going to take these home and put them back in the kiln?
I'm going to take them home. I'm going to dip them in glaze, which is a non-toxic glaze, food safe, and put them in the kiln, fire them again, and then I will bring them back and we'll have the big reveal. And you could drink your favorite beverage out of them.
Hopefully I'll be here for that.
Okay, we'll have to plan it when you are.
2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks we'll do that.
Should we close the
I
door?
heard that done.
I think we should close the door. It's a little loud.
How do you guys feel about painting? Isn't it so relaxing?
Well, I had like an art class when I was in elementary school, so like I was a part of like learning how to do the clay part and actually like sculpting them.
That's great.
And I think I did like an art camp or something. But yeah, so I think I learned how to do like, well, not, I don't know if I remember all the steps, but just like starting with clay, forming like a mug, for example, like this, and then just
This one.
being able to paint it like this, and yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don, you should hop in here and start painting.
I'm loving what you guys are doing. Gina, how do people reach you?
They can totally reach me by so many different ways. They could reach me on my website, livinglifeartfully.com, and you could always send me a message there and just kind of scroll through and see what some of the pieces I have there for sale. They could reach me via email at livinglifeartfully@gmail.com, or they can call me at 954-857-5444, and they could just call me or text me and let me know if they're interested in partaking in the fun. I bring all my supplies, everything. I bring it all to wherever you want to do it. Bring it to your home, I'll bring it to your business, to a park. So it's endless really where I could bring it. Maybe we can work something out in a restaurant. I've done that before, where you have a group and everybody eats and drinks and paints. So there's a lot of options on where we can do it and how you want to do it. So
Can you do it virtually? Can people like buy their own glazes and you walk them through it?
we could do that. We could totally do that. Or I could send them a kit. There's so many different options. Like I just advertised a Go Fly Your Kite on my website, and it's these little tiny kites where I send out a kit for clay and the paints, and it's not the kiln type of clay, because if I'm sending the kit out and they don't live near me, it's the ones that dry by themselves, and it's like these little cute little kites. It's like going back to your childhood, and I could do it virtually. There's a lot of classes I could do virtually. So either if they live local, we could do it all together virtually, in like a setting together, and people can hop on virtually if they don't want to come to where it's going to be. Or I could send out a kit to somebody, and they could either do it on their own or they could follow along. There's a lot of different options.
Can you guys see doing this with friends?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I've actually painted with friends before. It's just that I get so into my art. They're like, why are you not talking to us? Yeah, it's like,
It's so true. That's
what
so
do you mean?
true. That's true.
What's your favorite part of doing this? I'm fascinated that you have them all mesmerized at the moment.
Yeah.
When you said painting, I was like, you know what? He can wait. My boyfriend can wait.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I love doing this. I love seeing people enjoy themselves doing it as well.
This relaxers makes it look like
Mhm.
this here. Just to create something like this.
Yeah, it's
You guys will be
great.
doing this all night.
Oh,
Well,
trust me, I can't.
at some point I gotta go to bed. Sometimes I gotta go home.
Sleep, what's that?
What's
You know
that?
what they say, sleep
Sleep's-
is overrated.
Josh is like this Renaissance man that hangs out with us. If he does it all, and there he is painting.
I'm like, Josh, you can get a bigger brush. I like this brush. I was like, oh, okay. Go ahead. Awesome.
So what's next, Gina, on your agenda? Camp?
Yep, I'm talking to this mom right now who wants to get a bunch of children together to do a weekend type of camp thing in the summer, which would be a full day Saturday, full day Sunday. So I do that as well. Right now I'm just focusing on evening camp for the kids and weekend camp for the kids because I'm super busy during the days. So the weekend would be the morning until the late afternoon, and that would be Saturday and Sunday. And if you're interested in doing something like that, you can always hop in on that. Just get in touch with me, livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or 954-857-5444. And we could discuss what you want to do, if you want to get a bunch of kids together or even adult camp. That's always fun to do too. So,
And where you'll go to someone's house?
yes, I'll go to people's houses. I'll bring everything they need and more. And the person, if somebody wants to host this in their home or their business, whoever the per se host is, everything that they do is for free. So it's like no charge for them. So it's worthwhile to be the host of the party because you get to paint for free. You get your piece for free. So there's always that to think about as well.
You guys having fun?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
there's-
so focused.
I
think
know.
they're going to keep on painting, Gina.
They are going to keep on painting, which is fine.
And what's next for you?
Next for me is when I come back, think about this. We're going to be doing probably another, possibly, if I could get people to come, but they'll have to kind of let me know first. But I want to do, before July is up, I want to do paint your own pottery of ornaments. So I would bring a bunch of different ornaments and they could paint your own ornaments. So that's an option. Not quite sure yet what the next one will be, but I have a lot of different things in mind. We could do a canvas painting party, but that might be, a little bit down the road. So we'll see. There's a lot of different options.
And painting mugs? I mean, people can make the mugs and then paint them?
Yes, yep, we could definitely do that. All these mugs are handmade by me except for one of them, and it's the owl. So,
All right, guys, before we wrap up, what do you think? Show?
It's upside down.
and we'll have a big
That's awesome.
reveal when everybody's done and I bring these back. We'll have a big reveal party of these. So again, if you want to get in touch with me, livinglifeartfully@gmail.com, 954-857-5444, or check out my website, livinglifeartfully.com. It was a pleasure being with you tonight. I'm glad you joined us, and I hope this inspires you somehow to paint, whether it's with me or on your own.
Thank you, Gina.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
It was fun with you guys.
This is fun.
Thanks for doing this with me. I
Thanks
appreciate
for letting us
it.
paint all these.
Our crew recommends.
Yes.
So,
Creative,
it'll be fun.
enchanting, whimsical. Artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-855